So it is that time of the month. I cannot wait to pick the books off of my TBR with the number generator. Hope that you enjoy this video, and hopefully some of these books are books that you are anticipating me reading, so I can tell you if they are worth it. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be picking out April's TBR. I do want to preface, I am sorry if you can hear my husband in the background. He is currently gaming with our friends, and our walls, for whatever reason, from this bedroom to the living room is like paper thin. So if you can hear him, I apologize. But before we get into the number generator picks my TBR for April, I wanted to go ahead and let you know, please check out my description box below. I am now an ambassador for the Bookish Box. Regardless if you want to be a subscriber to them and wait months for their books, their clothing is nothing but supreme quality. I have their sweater on, which I showed in my last video, and quality is amazing. Their joggers are amazing, and their shirts. Those are my three things that are my go-to at the Bookish Box. You can check my ambassador link below with my storefront that shows items that I do love. You can shop their whole store as well on there. But just be warned that it is an affiliate link, so I do get a small percentage back. But if you would like to help me out and find some cool merch, definitely click that link below, as well as my Patreon, Pango Books account, all of my socials, and so much more down there. Patreon exclusive sprints will be the first or second week of April. So if you are a Patreon member, please look out for that. So let's get into the number generator. I did this a couple weeks ago. Well, actually at the time of filming, I did it a week ago whenever I was trying to get just a couple books off of my TBR cart. I now have 30 left, but I do want to talk about the books that I do have to prioritize for April. First is Flawless by Elsie Silver. This is going to be my Patreon book club pick for April, so I do need to prioritize this one. Also, I have two books for my in-person book group. I do have the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix. That is a mouthful. And then I also have Butcher and Blackbird by Bryn Weaver. So those three books, you'll see them sitting down here. That's because they are having to be prioritized in April. But other than that, I'm free to choose whatever books I want to read. So instead of mood reading, because that has not been going well, it did for the first couple months. Now it's not. So I think we need to get through my TBR cart because I want to fill it up with more books. But I am refusing to get any books off of my shelves before I clear this off. So let's just get into it. There's 30 books. So I think with the 3 that I have to read, if I pick 8 books off of here, I think that's doable. Will I get through all of them? Maybe, maybe not. It depends on how work goes and everything in April, because we are also starting up our IVF treatment as well again at the end of April, so I don't know how that's going to go. We'll just see. We'll just cross our fingers and toes, shall we? So I do already have up on my phone a number generator, and it says 1 through 30. It's already on 6 because I generated it. So let's go ahead and pick the first book. One will start up here, and it'll go this way. The second shelf goes this way, and then Storybound over here will be number 30. So let's just get right into it. I am excited. I have kind of a love for reading again. If you saw my last video, I was reading an ARC on NetGalley, and I can't wait to tell you about it. I still have 40% of the way to go through this because I did just film that video right before this one. Why I'm in the same attire, but I wanted to do that because I wanted to spend the whole week trying to get through the last 3 books that I have on my TBR. So the first book that's generated is number 28. So 30, 29, 28. And that is Funny Feelings by Tara DeWitt. I have heard nothing but good things about this. I know that her next book, Savor It, is coming out soon. I do have an arc of that, so I want to read this even though they're standalones, just to kind of get a feel for her writing before I get into it. So I am happy that my number generator did pick this. I know that it's a romance, obviously, but other than that, I don't know much about it. I think I did when I first picked it up. I don't remember anymore, so we're just going to go in not knowing anything. All right, so that was number 28. So now we have 29 books on here. We're chipping away at it. The next one generated, oh, I have to put it back down to 29. Okay, generates. Number 17. So we have To Kill a Shadow. Let me just get it out of here without tearing it up. To Kill a Shadow by Catherine Quinn. This is the one that has the purple edges. And so we are going to be putting this on here. Again, I don't remember what this is about either. I am an Entangled Publishing insider, so I do know that people have been loving this well before it ever came out. But I can't wait to do it. It just says, in a world of darkness, become the nightmare. And I'm totally here for that. Okay, so let's change it down to 28 so it doesn't try to pick the last one, because it did right before that. So the next one is going to be number 7. So, hey, I've been wanting to get to this one. This one is called Finding Dorothy by Elizabeth Letts. This is a book that my husband picked up for me one day several months ago because he knows how much I love Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. I'm from Kansas, born and raised, so, you know, there's that. But this is about the wife of Frank Elbaum, how she was around whenever they were filming Wizard of Oz, and she kind of took, why do I keep forgetting her name? Judy Garland. She took Judy Garland kind of under her wing and tried to help her and, you know, tell her what, like, her husband had in mind for Dorothy. So I can't wait to get to this one. I know it's going to be more literary fiction, but I absolutely love The Wizard of Oz and anything that deals with that. And with this being kind of about the wife of the author helping the actress, I'm kind of excited. Okay, so we have 5 more to go. I'm excited for my TBR, actually. Pretty excited. So the next one is going to be number 24. So we have 27, 26, 25, 24. Boy, it's picking all these ones that I probably wouldn't gravitate towards. But this is Emmy and the Tudor King. It is book 1 in Hearts and Crowns by Natalie Murray. I don't know if this is middle grade. I don't know if this is adult, YA. I don't know. It just deals with Emmy going back into time, I think, to the Tudor court. And she falls in love with the king, I believe. The Tudor King. Pretty excited. It's not going to be a very long read. So like I said, I don't know what grade level this is, but I can't wait to get to it nonetheless. So we are halfway there. Let's generate the next number. Number 4. Okay, we have King of Flesh and Bone by Liv Zander. It's the Pale Court book 1. This looks like it's not going to be a very long read. It's barely over 200 pages. Do I need to start another series or duology? No, but here we are. It's a dark fantasy romance. I know that I had to check trigger warnings before I purchased this because I know that it gets very, very dark. Let's pick the next one. So we have number 14. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, here we are. We're going to be continuing on with the War of Lost Hearts series with Volume 2. This is Children of Fallen Gods. This is the second book in that series. So here we go. We're tackling it. I know I said a video or two ago that I wanted to get to it. Well, number generator said it is time. All right, we have 2 more books. I'm kind of liking the mixture that we have going on here. The next one is number 17. My number generator, I swear, is trying to break me. Because we're going to be continuing on with another series with another thick book. This is book 2 in the Discovery of Witches. It's Shadow of Night. So here we go. We're going to be getting to this chunker in April. All right, so I ended up moving the 2 up here so it, isn't all the way down here for just those 2. But let's get our last book. And that is going to be number 11. 11, right? Yep. Okay, Never Never by Colleen Hoover and Taryn Fisher. I have never read anything by Colleen Hoover, so this is going to be interesting. I think that this is an amnesia type of book, if I'm remembering correctly. So we're just going to see how this goes. But this is our final book to add to the TBR. Maybe I should do this more often because we're clearing out this TBR cart. I am a little intimidated with April. So let's go back through the books that we are at least I'm going to be reading. Aside from these 3 that are priority reads that I have to read in April, we have Funny Feelings by Tara DeWitt. We have To Kill a Shadow by Catherine Quinn. And then we have Finding Dorothy by Elizabeth Letts. Emmy and the Tudor King by Natalie Murray. King of Flesh and Bone by Liv Zander. Children of Fallen Gods by Carissa Broadbent. Shadow of Night by Deborah Harkness. And then finally, we have Never Never by Colleen Hoover and Taryn Fisher. I tell you what, I think that my number generator was like, we're going to pick the thickest books that are on here and have her read them. I was hoping that after those 2, that Grave Mercy or City of Brass was not going to be picked because I was like, I don't know if I can do that many chunkers in a month. That is quite a lot. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I haven't done a TBR video in quite a while because I've been just mood reading and going with the flow, and with doing that, I stuck to my TBR cart for the first several months, and the past couple months I've deviated. I have done nothing but read books from NetGalley like I'm currently doing, or I would start reading books that weren't even on my TBR cart or even on my shelves, and I was like, okay, this is defeating the purpose of trying to get through my TBR. So I'm glad that I did this. Let me know in the comments below if you liked this video and I can find fresh new ways to do this every single month if you do like the TBR videos, or if you like whenever I'm mood reading and you want me to just slip in one of these every once in a while. Let me know below because I like to know what your guys' thoughts are. But I hope you all have a great weekend. Whenever this goes up, it'll be Saturday. And also, I hope that you guys have a great Easter. And I will talk to you next time. Bye!